Hey everybody, Bradley here with Everyday Outdoors, and today I am reviewing probably the weirdest and most unique product, and that is the Cherokee Sports iCall. This is gonna be a fun one.
Today is October the 23rd.
Bradley here with Everyday Outdoors, and today Alright, so I gotta give a little bit of context to this first. So I first discovered this call about a year or so ago, and I saw it at Walmart, and I had wanted to get it then. I wanted to get it because it was just so strange looking, and then they just didn't have it available anymore. Fast forward to this year, I actually looked for the call in Walmart and didn't find it, so I guess they had quit carrying it in that Walmart, I'm not sure. But then I got a message from another one of my friends, and they sent a picture of it, not knowing that like I'd been looking for it, on just how goofy it looked. And so as soon as I saw that picture, I just blew up their phone. I'm like, hey, pick up that call, I want to do a video on it. So yeah, and I also got it on clearance, so I got it for $10 instead of $23. They're making you pay $23 for this call. We'll have to see if it's worth, I don't even know if it's gonna be worth the $10 clearance tag, but I know it looks strange, but I'm gonna keep an open mind on this thing, I promise. Let's just observe the packaging before we open this gem up. So, alright, so let's take a look at this thing. All it says is Cherokee, the iCall, and then down here, the call that will make his hotline blink. What? And I could open this thing up and it could sound amazing. I'm not saying that it sounds bad. I haven't even gotten it open yet, but let's open it up and see. Alright, so here we go. We've got the little iPhone thing out. Got the striker. And where's it came with a piece of sandpaper. Alright, so here it is. It is, feels like crystal or plastic. It could just be plain glass, I'm not really sure. So on the front here, it's got a picture of a turkey. It says 4 o'clock. This thing has 2 bars of LTE, and it looks like it's at 90% charge, so it should last you for a whole turkey hunt. It's very, very light, like extremely light. It almost feels like it's made of plastic or something. And there's a cherry. Why is there a cherry? I just felt the striker. It's just so light and flimsy. All right, let's sand it up and see if it actually sounds good. Good grief, even the sandpaper is not that good. Now, if you're kind of unfamiliar with like what a good turkey call sounds like, I do want to kind of compare this thing. So here, to show that like this is like not the best quality call. So here's the iCall, and I've conditioned the striker, conditioned the surface, and all that. Alright, and now I'm going to compare it to the Woodhaven Ninja Crystal, which is probably going to be one of the best glass calls you can get, especially in like a retail area. So this one's obviously a lot higher pitch, but I mean it's got like holes that resonate. It's got more of a, I don't know, it's got more tone, I guess. The thing that really kills this call and keeps it from being like an actual good call is not having any kind of resonation in it. If it was just a little bit thicker and had a couple of holes down here just so it could resonate, it'd make a world of difference on this thing. And I mean, the striker's not that great either. You guys didn't get to see a close-up. That's all the striker is right there. I mean, obviously these are pretty drastically different calls. I mean, this one's obviously like 3 times more expensive. There's a person who's hand tuning this thing to make sure it sounds good. So obviously there's a quality difference. You're paying a lot less for this thing. But in case you didn't know what like a good call sounded like, I just wanted to compare it, just to clarify. So, okay, time to actually review this thing. So, if you see this thing at Walmart for $20, don't buy it for $20. I mean, there are so many other better turkey calls that you can get for $20. I mean, this thing was marked at like $23 originally. I mean, you can get like, I mean, I know there's several Primos calls that are better than this. You could get a pack of good mouth calls. I mean, there's so many other things. I want to know why they made this thing. I mean, like, maybe it was like to get kids more interested in turkey hunting. So if you make your turkey call look like an iPhone, it might make them more interested in it. Like, it's even uncomfortable to hold it. I mean, it is Cherokee, and I don't think that they're known. I've never really used their products. I think that their decoys are like inflatable. I don't think they're known for having like the best quality stuff. I've never really used it. This is the first thing of theirs I've ever got. It's unique, I'll give it that. There is no other. This is the only iCall that I have ever seen. I do want to know why they put 4 o'clock on there. I wonder if that's like significant. Maybe like the guy who designed this thing like killed his first turkey at 4 o'clock, or I don't know. I would like to know why it says 4 o'clock on there. It's a neat concept. I think if it would have been done well, it would have actually been a cool call to have. But like the fact that it's so cheap, I mean, if you see it for 10 bucks at Walmart and want to give it a try, have at it. But if you want a good turkey call, I mean, go get something else. I mean, this thing is just not worth its price tag. I will say that about it. I'm not saying that it won't work. I mean, there's 100 other calls out there that probably, I mean, there's calls probably worse than this that have probably called in birds. I'm just saying that it's definitely not worth $20. Alright, so there is my review and thoughts on the Cherokee iCall. If you've used one, please comment down below. I'd love to hear about it. And yeah, thanks for watching. God bless, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video.